Hello, fifth grade leap. My apologies for getting this video out so late. I was just in a 3-hour meeting, so that's why there's a delay on this, and I apologize. We're going to review that number 7 on your chapter 7 test. We were going to do that whole group. But before we do that, my one question that we worked on the other day when we were doing our chapter review, I kept thinking, okay, I don't think B is correct, and we had said it is correct. I realize now when I went back and reread it, automatically I know it is not correct because the dimensions, in other words, length times width, have to equal either 24 or 54 or 96. And if you multiply 6 times 9, you get 54. So that's a possibility. And when we did the math, yes, that one worked. When we did this one, the math worked, but when you multiply 10 times 15, you get 150. So that's not any of the sizes of the postcards. So these two numbers have to equal 24 or 54 or 96. So yeah, we should not have bubbled in that one. I knew it didn't seem right, but it took me a minute when I had to go back and look it over. Okay, so speaking of, you have your test, number 7. Some of you have already submitted your test, and that's fine. If you were able to figure this out, that's great. If you weren't, in other words, everyone's going to get credit for this one. Don't worry about it. That's because of my apologies for getting this video out so late to you guys. Okay, so number 7, a rug has an area of 48 square feet. 2 similar rugs have areas of 108 square feet and 192 square feet. And if in each rug the length is 1 1/3 times the width, which of the following could be the dimensions of one of the rugs? Mark all that apply. Okay, so first of all, it needs to, the dimensions, so if you do length times width, it has to equal either 48, 108, or 192. So I'm going to look at all of them first and see if I can eliminate some that don't equal that. Okay, 6 times 8, that's going to be 48, so we're good. Look at B again. 10 times 18 is 118. That's not going to work because none of the rugs are that. Okay. C, 9 times 12 would be 108, so that might be a possibility. We'll have to do the math and see. This one here, D, I believe if you multiply that, you're going to get 192. And then 4 times 12 gets you 48. So I know immediately I can eliminate B. But it's the other ones that I need to figure out if they're going to work or not. So I need to take, remember we took this first dimension, and now I'm going to multiply it by 1 1/3 and see if I get the other dimension. So let's see if it works. Give me just as, and I'm going to do it on my whiteboard here. Okay, so remember this is number 7 on the chapter 7 test. So I'm going to do 6 times 1 1/3. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. And I'm going to do some cross reducing here. 1 and 2. And I get 8. So A is a possibility because 6 and 8 could be the correct dimensions. Okay? We know B isn't going to work. Let's look at C. C is 9 times 1 1/3, and we're trying to get it to be 12. So 9 times 4/3, cross reduce, 12. Oops, I'm sorry, you guys couldn't see that. There we go. So 9 and 12, so C will work. So we want to bubble in C. Okay, let's look at D and try D. 12 times 4/3. So I skipped the step of changing the 1 1/3. Let's see. Cross reduce. And 4 times 4 is 16. So D would work as well. Let's try E. They're telling me my dimensions are 4 and 12. So let's see if that's going to work. Oh, I can't cross reduce. So you just have to multiply across for 16 over 3. If I change that to 5 1/3, obviously that's not going to work because my other dimension has to be 12. So you are going to bubble in A, C, and D. Okay, so hopefully that helps you with that. Please go ahead and do your test and submit it. Either you can email it or you can send me a picture on Remind. It's not due until Monday, so I want to give yourself, plenty of time to get that done and to work on all your other classwork. And then Mrs. Williams sent out a letter yesterday saying that we are going to be going to Fridays is going to be a catch-up day, so teachers are asked not to provide work or make assignments for that day. So we're not going to be doing that. It's up to you guys to catch up on other work that you have to do. Or even simply just have a family day, a chill day, a day to relax. And also there's going to be a couple changes next week. I'm going to be adding in some office hours where I'll do a Zoom meeting. I think I'm going to do it on Tuesday, but I'm not sure. I'll give more information out. And you guys can just pop on if you like. If you're available during that time, you can pop on and ask questions or just check in or how's everybody doing. I probably won't be doing a lot of direct instruction during that meeting, but I will be, continuing with the videos, and I'll put those on Remind, and definitely check facts, guys, every single day because my lesson plans do change from day to day. Okay, you guys have a great weekend, and again, we'll finish up that test and send it to me any way you would like, but if you could do it by Monday, I'd appreciate that. Okay, guys, have a great weekend, and we'll talk next week. Bye.